Hey guys, here. Welcome to Market Monday, where we go over a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and all the rackety sack jack. Let's move on. We're gonna talk about Most Feared Series 3 coming this Friday. I want to talk first about the enraged period. I know it's something like, oh, I'm not even gonna play online. Some people don't even want to play against other enraged cards. But it's happening. We know it's happening. If you have a power-up, they won't be enraged, sadly. But so many of these other cards are going to be enraged. Now, the difference this year to previous years, where we can make a little bit of coins selling cards when they enrage because their overalls go up, they're going to be non-auctionable this year. And I racked my brain, how are we going to make coins off non-auctionable, most feared cards? And there isn't like a great way. Like, I don't know how the market's going to react. If anybody can put in the comments like, hey, I expect to be able to do this, because only for example, only the collectibles will be on the market that will allow you to get bats from the market. But there's always the reroll sets for bats. So I haven't really figured it out yet. I feel like there's something there, but I haven't been able to wrap my brain around it, other than maybe collectibles going up in price if you want bats from the market. But there's always the rerolls if they want it for their team, but you won't be able to get specific players. The sets will be very locked. I don't know. I don't know. The enraged period, it's new. I guess we'll see. The craziest thing could be, like, I don't know how much these are enraging for, these most feared players, but I'm really interested to see how much these 77s or 79s go up in overall, as I don't think we know yet. If they go up, here's something that could be crazy. If these things go up in overall to, like, I don't know, 89s on Friday, and there's like an 89 exchange set, damn. But I don't expect them to allow these things to go into sets on Friday. It'd be kind of cool if they did, because these things currently go into sets, right? These 86s go into sets. Wait, no, sorry, 88s. I gotta look at the numbers. I think it's 88s. 88s currently go into sets. Those are solid exchanges. Maybe not the glitchiest, not a huge value exchange, but they do go into sets. You know, they're 20k lower than 90s if you want to do the 88 plus set. We'll talk about that exchange set coming in a little bit, but maybe we'll see what they enrage to. If anything, that could be glitchy, but you'll have to have them stored in your binder. So maybe not a bad idea. They're not that expensive. If they end up doing something crazy like that, to have these most fears in your binder, maybe just have a few. You know, it's not a big loss if you end up just chucking them back in the market. You don't really lose anything. Maybe a couple thousand coins, but the potential payoff could be ginormous. I doubt EA makes that mistake, but it's EA. So, anyways, moving on. With that enraged period, yeah, kind of strange. I don't know. I'll probably do a little bit of the online stuff during the enraged period. I think a lot of people have a little bit of this twisted with the holding on to cards and bats. Like you saw the 88s, they're going for 65 or 60 or 70k, and the ones that are going for training are 92. So there's a significant gap. So a lot of people are like, oh my god, when these bats convert over to coins, we're gonna be millionaires. That's not kind of how it happened in the past. We've had this trading conversion, 5 times already? Generally what happens, they meet a little bit in the middle. 88s, right here between the 92 and the 65. It's generally, these things go closer to this price than this price goes to that price. So it's almost like a 70-30. While yes, it could go up a little bit, is it enough to profit off of? It might not. Now, obviously, finding snipes and holding those are fine. We can see a little bit of that coming with the cards going up. If you buy like at 55, then you're really all profit at that point. Well, not all profit, but you will get a decent profit if you snipe it anyways. So yes, I can foresee these overalls, the price of the most feared cards going up, but enough to profit off it, it's tough. Because especially with Series 3 coming, with the raising of pack odds for Series 3, which we'll get to in a second, all Series 3 talk, I'm weary of that investment, and I've seen a lot of talk about that out there. Just putting it to let you guys know. So, that's kind of what I want to talk about with the bats currently in most feared. So most feared, also, sorry, the other part that I want to talk about most feared, at least that part of most feared. The third part of most feared might be coming, it might not be coming, we don't know. A lot of people on the old Twitch was talking about, well, not a lot, like a half dozen. So we got most feared Ray Lewis and Peyton Manning. Like, well, could we get a third set potentially, because a lot of people did see a blurred out set between Scary, Fast, and Master. Some people are like, okay, maybe that's an exchange set that's coming. Maybe it's for the Enraged period. We don't really know what's coming. It could be another one of these Scary, Sharp, Fast, Strong, Thick, Thin, Tall, something like that. Like, it could be anything. Scary Good. Scary Good can come. I think we had Scary Good one year. But other people are like, well, what about, like, Peyton Manning's maybe Scary Smart, right? Scary Sharp. Ray Lewis, Scary Strong. Scary Fast. Maybe that's the Devin Hester. We already saw Devin Hester's in name in game once. Maybe that's it. Scary Fast. Don't know. Don't know what's coming. Speculating on it. Tough. Maybe it's out tomorrow. Oh, I should go over the news of the week. We got Team of the Week. We'll get to that in a second. So, as for speculating what's coming on, it could be, like, they can do anything from just, like, a bunch of limiteds that are coming out. I would guess on Halloween we're going to get new packs. I would guess they're not done with the most feared content. That is something that I'm almost, like, 95% sure of, that we're going to get more most feared content this week. After Team of the Week, maybe something Wednesday, Thursday. Assuredly some packs, probably some limiteds. Hopefully, like a Mean Joe Green. Although, a limited Mean Joe Green is tough, because for a Steeler, I have to get them, and I'm running low on coins, 1.4 millions. Just barely enough to get a lot of these limited time cards. So, who knows what's coming between Scary Fast or another set, or sorry, Scary Good or another set. Next, I wanted to go through, what did I want to go through on the block? Something, dang it, I forgot. So, Series 3 then. We're moving on to Series 3 since I forgot my most feared thing of the entire reason I went to the block. Series 3, power-ups. Now, everybody's like, okay, what potential power-ups could we get? Or are we going to get potential power-ups? Like, maybe I should do a video on this. Do you guys want to see me speculate on the power-ups? Is that entertaining? Lamar Jackson. Look for, like, high overall. Evan Ingram could use a power-up. Is it worth investing in golds if they get power-ups? So, let's actually go to core golds, and let me look at Lamar Jackson's price right now. Is it worth investing in this card? Maybe, but we all have, like, those low power-up passes. I could see Jackson's card going up, but, like, do I see it? I still see, like, if a power-up comes out, I think the power-up will be insanely priced. Not so much the gold card. Maybe we'll go up a little bit. Well, I can't find him at all. Maybe the gold card will go up a little bit, and yeah, you could get a little profit here. Wow, if you have Lamar Jackson, I would definitely sell. Holy crap, people already speculated on this. All right, so 14K for gold. Yeah, look at your buyers. I would definitely sell. Sell his ass. But the power up will be a couple 100K, right? That shit's always. What is Tyreek? If Tyreek gets a card, what do we got? 100K for Jalen Ramsey's power up right now? Yeah, there's some insane power ups out there. So let's take a look at Ingram's actually. Maybe Ingram gets a card and he becomes the best tight end in the game because he can get up to like 91 speed at that point, just with the sprinter or brawler chems along with power up. Tight end Ingram, 4,000, not bad. Maybe I'll grab that. 4K, sure, I'll grab one of them. So maybe we get power-ups. Who knows? With that, the usual Series 3 stuff we'll get to. Torrey, Holt, Tillman. I don't know if Tillman will get upgraded yet with Level Master. Not sure. Master will probably be a defensive players. Like we went defense. We went Von Miller first. Second time through, we got Gordon here for the competitive currency for the Master. Gordon will be put back in packs when he's next series comes, Series 3. So I'm guessing it's going to be somebody like not a huge name, like a good player, but not somebody that's going to sell a lot of packs. Like I don't expect somebody like Dak or some big name guy that's a lot of people's favorite player. It's going to be somebody like a McCourty or some people said like Myles Garrett. We already got a pass rusher, and it makes sense. He is due for an upgrade. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to look for the Team of the Week card. Is that why I went there? Weird. EA. So the Team of the Week card that we're getting this week is this Nick Bosa card, talking about pass rushers. Absolute terrible stats, right? We saw with Nick Bosa's last card, we saw he was like a balanced defensive end. We didn't expect anything good out of this card, and really we were given nothing good here. Nice acceleration though. Speed 79 is very cromulent at 6'4", but really isn't going to make a big difference on the field. But everybody gets a big rookie premier upgrade, so that's really cool for people. A right end, top tier, just about. Except he's really not. So sad. I mean, he's only one block shed worse than J.J. Watt, weirdly. So that's the news of the day with that Bosa card. Otherwise, the 91 to 92 power up pass, we're probably getting level 70. We'll be getting a power up pass there. You can use it. I'm going to use mine on Kittle, I think. If Evan Ingram gets a tight end power up, maybe him. The biggest thing I'm really kind of like, about is the exchange set. Will the exchange set be 91 to 92 or just 91? I went back and looked at Madden 19. Every exchange set was 1 overall. This year, we're getting 2 overall for our exchange set. So, like, you see how it's 89 to 90, 87 to 88, these kind of things? Last year, it was 1. So, I'm kind of concerned. If it goes, 89 to 90 to 91 92, we could see a big reduction in the prices of 92 overalls, especially with the reduxes coming in for a lot of those cars that are expensive. If it's just a 91 and you sell off your 92 overalls, then you're like, 92 overalls could definitely go up in price with no exchange set, but if there's exchange sets, they go down in price. So that right there is a risk. I'm letting you know both sides of the coin. Right now, I have no clue what I want to do. I got house rules to grind. I'm only done with 50 of them. I don't know if I want to sell off or not. I'm really on the fence. I'll probably talk to people tomorrow on Twitch to decide what I want to do. But let me know. Are you guys going to sell off before Series 3 or not? Because the big thing with Series 3 also, you have to remember pack odds raise for series is. Remember last time we saw raise in legend pack odds. We actually pulled a couple legends. We've been pulling legends, but they're a lot less valuable now. So packs are just like the absolute worst odds ever is at the end of the series. The beginning of the series is pretty good because the odds seem to catch up with the overalls. So there's a big reweighting here with each series turnover too. So we could potentially see a little bit of a market dip when Series 3 comes. And I don't know how big of the dip is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be dramatic. Depends, I think, on the overall of your team too. So, one more thing for this potential exchange set for the 89, 90 to 91, 92 is something that was passed along to me first. I saw it from Bolivian on Twitch. It was a really good tip. So these set pieces, I talked about these set pieces earlier for Vita Vey and of these cards that maybe the only ones that you'll be able to get bats off the market for, the only way you'll be able to make backs, but there's exchange sets, are these collectibles. Now, to get an 89 overall Vita Vey Nat, which will go in the set, you go over here to, I believe will go in the set, most feared, and then honestly, you could just go collectibles. I don't think there's any other collectibles up on the market right now. But collectibles right here. And then if you do a Vita Vey 24, you get these things for less than an 89 normally. So like if I buy this shit, and then I do the Vita Vey background, Vita Vey thing, I can put together 89s for 90K versus the 110 that it normally takes me to buy an 89 off the block for. So I just gotta see a good price on these things, and then I guess I put it together 24, 35, that's 40, 60. So 95K for an 89 for the exchange set rather than, so I'm saving 15K for the exchange set just buying up these pieces. So not a bad little pick here. These pieces for investment purposes for the exchange set. Again, shout out to Oblivion for that tip. Looking ahead to it. But I guess that like I said, that exchange set will depend on if it's just 91s or if it's 91s and 92s. But I think that's what I wanted to go through. Hopefully this helped. Once again, we'll show off Bosa's terrible stats. Hopefully later in the year he gets higher overall stats when he wins Defensive Player of the Year. But let me double check my list. And I think that's all I wanted to go through this week. A lot of things to go on. Lots of things going on. Hopefully this helped your knowledge of the market and what's going on kind of in MUT right now. What we speculate over the next week for it. So, happy hunting. Happy sniping. Good luck out there. And I'll see you tomorrow.